Today I wanted to talk to you about laborers in Albion Online. I have just finished 30 whole days of my 90-day premium, and in those 30 days I have grown a massive amount of laborers every single day to see, can I specifically just work on laborers and then sell laborers to pay for monthly premium. Right now, premium is, wow, 16 million silver. Holy crap, how does that compare to 4 weeks ago? It's still a little bit above, so it's not too spiked yet, but who knows what's going to happen with gold. Anyway, let me share my results. Now, I do have laborers that I am keeping out of this, but I'm going to consider them as part of my profit anyway, and here is the numbers. You can see here on the left side is the number of laborers currently on all of my islands that I am willing to use. I have much more islands than this, but these are the ones that I am keeping in current rotation, because if I used every single island, I would be playing this game 12 hours a day, and I can't do that. So, what you see here on the left side is the number of laborers currently employed, so to speak, the ones that I am currently using. These are all tier 5 laborers. The middle number is how much the laborers sell for on the market each, and the number on the right side is the amount that they are selling for if I sold all of them. So you can see that tinkerers, out of all of the laborers, sell for the most, and I have the most of them, so that's why they're 1.4 million, whereas, stone cutters are only selling for 3,991, the absolute garbage laborer currently, as of December, is stone cutters, and so 24 of those only sells for 95,000. That's not worth doing at all. And these things take 7 to 10 days to go from tier 2 to tier 5. Now, all of these laborers, I bought them. You just go up to the little door frame here, and you can buy laborers. Without global discount, they are 1,000, and I bought them before the global discount kicked in. So right now, they're only 849, but there you go. So 248 laborers total for 248,000 silver. If I was to sell all of these laborers that I'm currently using, I would make 5,041,000 silver, 5 million and then 41,000 silver. So if I subtract the cost of hiring the laborers from the house and then growing them to tier 5 and selling them, this means I made 4.793 million for just the ones that I am currently using. But I have more laborers that have grown to tier 5 in the 30 days that I have played, and I have them in my inventory right now, which are currently worth 12,069,000 silver. You can see here we have 55 lumberjacks, 48 stonecutters, 52 croppers, 79 gamekeepers. You can tell I really like skinning. And I leveled most of these with generalist journals, which are easy to do. I'm going to talk about how much time this took, so we can factor in how much silver per hour this actually makes. And I don't think it's worth it, because I spent a lot of time on this. All right, so this is 54 prospectors, 40 blacksmiths, 40 imbuers, 40 fletchers, 92 tinkerers, and 48 fishermen. All right, so we're going to do some math now, and we're going to determine, was this worth it? So first off, let's take that number there, that 4,793,072, and we're going to take our current market value of 12,069,023, which gives us a grand total of, and this is in 30 days. In 30 days, we made this number. Okay, we made what? 16,862,095. So technically, yes, that does pay for premium. Barely. Oh man, that's 862,000. Okay, but let me explain how much time this took. Total labor value in 30 days. Okay, so we have that number. So what about time spent feeding journals to laborers? Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, each and every single day took me, if I sped run it, 100% focus, no looking away, no dilly-dallying, no idling, no being lazy. It takes me 48 minutes every day when I speed run this to feed the journals to the laborers, to go to the islands, run up to each house, run up to each guild hall, and give them journals. 48 minutes. On average, because I'm watching movies while I do this, watching anime, just doing whatever, answering YouTube comments, watching YouTube videos, it's really, realistically, 1 hour per day. So we're going to round that up to 1 hour and say it's 30 hours, okay? But that's not where it ends, okay? Time spent filling journals, okay? This only takes 30 minutes a day. That's all I allocated for myself. It was 30 minutes a day, and I'm not counting the crafting on my alts, which I did do to help fill journals. I'm not factoring in harvesting farmland on my alts, which doesn't really fill that many journals. It only fills like eight journals. But crafting fills it's about 60 or so of them, and then I'm left with 100 something to fill, which I can fill in 30 minutes doing soloing static group areas. So it only takes me 30 minutes per day. So which means 30 minutes times 30 is 900 minutes divided by 60, which means 15 more hours. So 15 hours. Well, I could have just... Wow, okay. If it takes me 1 hour... Duh. Wow, I did that math really stupidly. I'm sorry. I've been up all night, and my brain is fried. But there you go. So total time spent is 45 hours in 30 days. All right? So we're going to take 16,862,095, and we're going to divide that by 45 hours, which means... Oh, God. Hourly earnings. Are you ready? It's 374,713 silver. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, for a new player, that's not the worst. But I can make 1 to 2 million an hour doing anything else. So when people are saying things like laborers are not worth it, laborers are not worth selling, laborers are not worth doing, laborers are blah 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 blah, this is what they mean. Because well, I'm not seeing it. Okay, now here's the thing too. Like, obviously you're gathering laborers, okay? Like, if you go and chop trees all day and you fill journals, I'm not talking about the profits you get from turning in the journals and getting raw materials and selling the raw materials. I'm talking about selling laborers. This video is all about just selling the laborer when you're done with it, okay? In this case, I'm just gonna hold on to these because, yeah, it's worth 12 million, the ones that I'm holding on to. But if I ever want more, like say there's a market opportunity, right? Like say suddenly I can buy journals cheaper than what I'm going to get out of the laborers. I can plop down 92 tinkerers, buy 92 filled journals, and massively, massively profit. And then when I'm done, just pick them back up, put them back in storage. It's not that bad. It's not that hard. I know you have to let them set for like 16 hours until they're ready. That's fine. These are just I would rather have the damn laborers in my inventory right now than the silver. For me, because I have so many islands and so many houses and guild halls, and sometimes when you do the math, you do the spreadsheets, you can buy journals on there for super cheap that are filled because someone just wants to get rid of them all because they don't have the laborers to do it, and they just undercut each other for like weeks, and before you know it, you're getting like 50% off, and it's a good deal. That's why I'm holding on to all of these. But to make that 12 million silver back from just journals would take about... Well, it would take 10 days of journals from 24 laborers. Like, for instance, I have 24 active gamekeepers right now. And if I fill tier 3 journals and turn those in every day, it's over 125,000 that I get back. So, 10 days, that's a million. So, never mind. I don't know. Whatever. The point is that I'm trying to get is, are laborers worth doing if you're an experienced veteran player just to sell them? And here's the thing, too. I was hoping to cash in on these bad boys for the Brazilian Mists update because, everyone's got housing now in Brazilian. They need laborers. I thought that there would be a laborer shortage. So I did some deep investigating. And it turns out, those Russian discords I always talk about with the hackers and the botters and the ESP radar hacker users? Well, they multi-box like 40 accounts at a time, and they also automate filling journals and filling and leveling laborers. Like, one guy showed me. He runs a bot that goes to each of his islands and gives journals to his laborers, which for me, this was 1 hour of work a day. And his bot does it 24/7. He's got multiple bots doing it, while his other bots are filling the damn journals. I can't compete with that. I'm one guy. And yeah, even if I played 12 hours a day, I wouldn't come close. Like, in 1 hour, his bots do more than I could in a week. It's ridiculous, and that's why the prices are so low on these. Back in the day, one tinkerer, like tier 5 tinkerer, was like 150,000 silver. Okay, and now they're, what I say, 30. Well, this says 23,320, but on the Bridgewatch market they're 30 something thousand. So, yeah, other markets kind of suffering. By the way, prices are based on Bridgewatch because I'm a Bridgewatch Chad. That's where I live. Anyway, guys, so to answer your question, are laborers worth growing to sell? If you're like me and you can make more, if you can make more than 374,000 silver per hour, no, they're not. They're not worth doing. Also, I'm not even talking about the upfront housing costs, like to build a guild hall, to build houses, all that stuff. Yes, that does cost a lot of upfront money. And if you were to tear down these, you get 80% of it back. So it's really difficult to do the math on those. But there you go. That's all I got, guys. I don't know what else to talk about. Laborers, I leveled them up. I have a big storage of them. I'm not going to touch them again. I was doing it for the, like I said, the Mists update, hoping to profiteer, hoping there would be a massive shortage and I could, like, you know, make way more money, but I guess not. It's just a loss, and I'm sorry. But hey, there you go. Laborers, not worth growing to sell. They are still, like, if I was a brand new person, brand new account, brand new character, yes, they're worth using. They're absolutely worth using because it's just free money. But to grow and sell them, there's better uses of your time. With that said, that's all I've got. I'm SwolBidgy. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Leave a like, leave a comment. I read every comment. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss tomorrow's video. It could be a useful one. It could be a funny one. Who knows? All right. Also, on screen right now, on the right side, is a video that you should absolutely click on. Google knows best. If you want to play with me and do group dungeons, please join the Discord. Link is in the description. And finally, if this helped you out and you want to donate, click the thanks button down below. You donate through YouTube. It's completely safe. No weird third-party stuffs. Your donation shows up as a comment for everyone to see. And if you want to become a channel member, click the join button. It's like, you know, on Twitch when you subscribe, it's $5 a month. Well, here on YouTube, it's $5 a month. And you get access to private, more personal videos, but also useful videos that are too good for the public to know about. So if you want to see a preview of those, the videos that would be available to you if you're a channel member, in the pinned comment is a members-only playlist. Go ahead and check that out. If it interests you, if you want to support me, click that join button. Thank you so much. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Take care. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Mwah.